All right, good evening, everyone. I'm going to be checking out another new band tonight. The band's called The Devil Wears Prada, and the song is called Number Three, Never Forget. Again, haven't heard Devil Wears Prada before. Don't really know what to expect, so we'll have one way to find out. Let's get into it. Oh my gosh, okay, so there, right off the bat, like, we went right into this, like, such a great vocalist with the high notes. There's a good melody to it. I really, really liked it, but it just came in, like, all at once, so it took me a while to kind of process, like, what was going on, I guess. So far, it sounds really good. It has a very kind of, I don't know what I would say. This sounds like something I would listen to back in like high school when I was in high school. It's like a poppy kind of metal. Is that fair to say? I'm not saying that in a bad way. It just has that tone for me. So let's see where this goes here. Okay. I like this. Oh, I love how that just comes in and builds. Is that a guitar that I hear? It just like comes in from the background and just builds up in my ears. It's crazy. Whoa. Whoa. I really like this. There's a lot of for me, unless I'm just identifying instruments wrong, there's a big like orchestra type feel in the background for me, which I really like when people incorporate strings and other kind of oddball type instruments like that you wouldn't necessarily think are part of like metal or rock. I really like that. And I've noticed that the vocalist that's hitting the higher end is definitely being supported and contrasted by the guy screaming and growling, which I like when they're both singing at the same time. I think it sounds really really interesting. Oh, those guitar chords over here. Whoa. Oh my gosh, what is that sound? What is that? What is that? It sounds crazy. It's like maybe like a synthesizer or something that's just kind of like waving across the headphones. It's like an electronic type sound. I have no idea what that is. That sounds amazing though. I love sounds like that. I think they're just different in this type of genre. I think he said, so pray to the heaven with whatever it takes. Ah, so there's some deep lyrics in here. I like that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I think those are some keyboard chords that they're just holding. Oh, that sounds really, really nice. I like that. Yeah. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh, and that's it. Oh, I like how they went out there with that kind of like staticky, stuttery type effect. I've always liked that stuff in music too. Oh, it was interesting. Well, I gotta say, overall, I really, really like that song. That was called Number 3 Never Forget by The Devil Wears Prada. And yeah, the overall sound was definitely pretty nice in my opinion. There was a lot of elements, or there were a lot of elements, I should say, that I really liked. Specifically, they had a lot of keyboard action with some really long kind of chords that they were holding. There was some pretty interesting electronic type sounds that I have no idea what the instrument was. Maybe it was like a synthesizer or something. But the vocals were really, really good too. The guy on the high notes, really, really nice voice. And I thought the guy who was on the screams and growls was doing really well too. Especially when they were singing together. It was like a really good contrast and it sounded really good. Overall, yeah, I really like this song. If there's other songs by this band that people are familiar with that you think are worth checking out, please let me know. I'm always interested in diving into different areas, so yeah, please feel free to throw me some suggestions. And as always, if you're still here, still watching, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.